yesterday was Friday. Thursday, after I got off of work, y'all, I'm at the end of my rope with that job. Story for another day. After I got off work, I drove to mommy's because she was having a heart catheterization procedure. They found no blockages. And everything else is the two doctors are going to have a discussion and see if they could just adjust some medications for her. But that's amazing. God is amazing. They found no blockages. I do have some pictures of her in her outfit. I can't remember what pattern. It's a very popular pattern. I think it came out last year. It's a two-piece set, long button-down shirt, the pants, and like a bra top thing. It was, I think, for like a summer outfit, like a bathing suit cover thing. It's not a bathing suit cover thing, but it was for summer last year, I believe. I'll pop a picture up on the screen. I don't even know why I'm still trying to explain. Failing miserably, but I'll pop a picture up on the screen of the pattern. And mommy made her a version of it, and she wore it on the way down to her procedure, and she took some pictures. The one where she's holding up the sign, she said that's her the paper. She said that's her mugshot for her when she going into her procedure. So you all will see those pictures of her. Didn't get to get a picture of her in the yellow when she feels better, because she has to rest. She can't do anything this weekend and a few days next week. But when she feels better, she'll put it on. And the Friday Pattern Company outfit, she'll put that on and take pictures and send them to me. But yeah. So I got to her house. It was dark when I got to her house Thursday. And then Friday, we had to get up that morning, go to Augusta, have the procedure done, and come back. And she's been in the bed ever since. So we didn't really, do anything sewing related or anything like that. But she did want to take a picture in her outfit so that you all could see her in her outfit. All right. So not sure what else is going to go on in this video. I say that all the time because what I tell you when I say that, I have no idea. I'm just recording. I can't do anything right now because my carpet is still wet. I got my carpet cleaned Friday. And usually when I'm here, I wasn't here. So when I'm here and they clean my carpet, they turn my air down and they let me know, leave this air like this for a few hours so it'll dry the carpet faster. But I guess because since I wasn't here, they didn't want to turn the air down. So when I got here, the carpet's still wet. It's not like drenching wet or anything like that, but I made sure when I walked in, I took my shoes off and I was walking on with my socks, and the carpet is very much still wet. So I can't do anything today, Saturday. So I'm just going to play around on the computer for a little while, do some AI images, do some Halloween stuff, I think. I don't know about tomorrow, Sunday. I feel like I'm coming down. The reason why I didn't stay the whole weekend with mommy is because I feel like I'm coming down with something, and I don't want to make her sick. So I'm going to take some medicine tonight, which is probably going to make me very sleepy and groggy. So I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow, Sunday. I do have to get up and cook, though. I think I'm going to do roast mac and cheese and cabbages. That'll last me a few days next week since we're back to working full weeks. Full week for me is Monday through Thursday, but after all the days off and the holidays and stuff like that, back to working my 4 days. And all things be grateful. All right, so that's it. Not sure what else is going to go on in this video, but we'll see. So a bit of transparency, right? The room looks amazing, doesn't it? I got my carpet cleaned recently, um, and this is what the room looks like currently. But let me show you where all the stuff is. It's in the kitchen. I really wish that I didn't have to put all this stuff back in this room because it looks so good. My floor looks so good, y'all. But oh well, I'm gonna try my best to get rid of some things. If I haven't used it in forever, I'm gonna get rid of it because yeah, that's a lot of stuff to be putting back. And when I say I got stuff in both bathrooms, the kitchen, the laundry room, I have stuff everywhere. So yeah, but I just wanted to show y'all the illusion of me having a really nice, neat craft room. So I'm making some t-shirts for my brother's business. And he wears a 3X shirt. I cut out some vinyl already, but I don't think it's big enough for a 3X shirt. So I'm just cutting more out at a larger size. I'm trying to lay it down on this mat so I can cut it. These mats are sticky, so you lay them down wrong, you gotta pick them up, put them back. So I did it 12 by 4 the first time. So this time I'm gonna do it 15 by 5. And I think that'll be large enough this time. And this is, you can see it. Move stuff out of the way. This is the size that I did the first time. These two are going on the front. Those I think are fine. But these, I don't think are big enough for a 3X shirt, the size. So I'm going to see if I have some tote bags. Some tote bags that are from Hobby Lobby that I could press this on. And maybe he can use the tote bags. He can hang them somewhere and they'll see his name and logo on it. Just another way to advertise his business. So that's what I'm doing. Then Mom wanted me to go ahead and make Christmas shirts for him and his wife. So I'm going to go ahead and get that over with as well tonight so I can mail them tomorrow. Alright, so that's much better compared to this. That's what it would have been had I kept the other side, but I make it bigger. That's much better. That's gonna look better on the back of the shirt, and people will be able to see it clearly. So, all right. So all I gotta do is weed it and then press it. But I need to print out the other two designs first because I want to press everything at one time. All right. So I finished the shirts. I forgot to show them to you before I put them in the bag, but 2 of them are from my brother's business, and then the other 2 are Christmas presents from my brother and his wife from Mommy. So they are going in the mail tomorrow. Y'all listen to Pandora? I listen to the free Pandora because I don't want another subscription to anything. I don't want to pay for another subscription to anything. But Pandora really be playing some songs you forgot about. Alright, so that's packed up. They just play Keep On Keeping On by MC Light and Escape. I haven't heard that in a minute. So, y'all, I got my carpet cleaned the other week, and I decided that I would start cleaning off things. Like, I have those rolling carts, and I was cleaning off the rolling cart, and look what I found. I cut these out for Dragon Con 2 years ago, but I never made them. The fabric was a little too thin, so I put it to the side and said I would just sew it later, and later never came apparently. But later is now. So I'm getting ready to sew these up real quick. It's a new look pattern. I'll try to find it somewhere. But it's just the front and back pattern piece. I was like, what am I trying to say? It's just a front and back pattern piece, and then you fold down the top for the casing. So quick and easy. So I'm just gonna sew down here, and then I'll put them together after I do that. So actually finishing a UFO. Okay, so story time. When I took Mom to the doctor, or for her procedure, I ended up coming home a little bit earlier than I wanted to. I need to plug my surge protector in. It's not plugged in. So bear with me for a second. Okay. Hopefully that did the trick. So, yes. So I ended up coming home a little bit earlier than I expected because I didn't feel good. And of course I didn't want to make Mommy sick. So I went on ahead and came home. So fast forward a couple of days, I'm at work and I start to not feel good. So I text my supervisor, or not text her, but send her, we do Teams. So I sent her a message on Teams. I said, hey, I've been fighting off something all week. It's gotten the better of me today. I need to leave. So she sends me a message back. And she's the supervisor. I get it. She got to tell me this stuff. She's like, I hope y'all can hear me over this. She's saying to me, well, you already have one occurrence, so if you leave today, and since you've worked over half your shift, this will be a tardy for you. And that will be another occurrence. Now, like I said, I get it. She's a supervisor. She got to tell me this stuff, right? But that's not going to miraculously make me feel better, right? So I was like, okay, that's fine. I'm still clocking out. So I clock out and leave. But when I tell y'all, I am over this job. I am over it. Over it. I did have an interview the Thursday, the day that Dragon Con started. I did not get the job. But it was good to know that my resume does get hit. So I wasn't disappointed that I didn't get the job, because it would have been a huge change for me. I would have been working in the office 7:30 to 5:30. You know, that's a huge change from working from home for the last couple of years. So I wasn't disappointed that I didn't get the job. But I'm over this job. I need to find something ASAP. Even if it's what do you call it? Even if it's 1099 at this point, I don't even care. I've done 1099 jobs before. You know, you just have to pay your own taxes and everything. But I'm over this job. I'm over this place. So that is my main focus for the next couple of weeks. Well, until I find something else. That's my main focus. Because I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Okay, first things first. I think I'm gonna surge the rest of this. I think it'll be much quicker. I sewed down the crotch seam on both of them, but I think I'm gonna surge the rest of it. I feel like it'll be much quicker for me to finish these. Cause like I said, it's only the front and back leg pieces. I fold down the top for the elastic. So now I'm getting ready to put them right side spacing and pin around. So another thing about the job, if complaining about my job irritates you, I'm sorry. I gotta get it off my chest. So we ended up losing practices. I think I told y'all this in another video. So our areas got merged and I have a new supervisor and everything, right? I still have the markings on here from 2 years ago where I marked the front and the back. So I got a new supervisor, everything. At first I thought they was going to try to change my shift, but they didn't. They left my shift the same. So I don't work on Fridays, right? So we have to approve our timesheets. Our timesheets have to be approved on Monday by 9 a.m. I don't work on Friday, so I like to approve my timesheet on Thursday before I leave. Now, mind you, I've been working there since January. I've been approving my timesheet on Thursday before I leave since I've been there. So I missed the day, and I went in and put in my PTO for it. So Thursday rolls around and my PTO is still not approved. It's still not in there. So I send my new supervisor a message and say, hey, whatever. I think I even said I usually approve my timesheets before I leave on Thursday. It's Thursday. Now, my new supervisor, I don't know much about her. We've had limited interaction in the past because all supervisors help with questions and stuff. And in the time that I've had experience with her, she's very nice, very helpful. And for some reason, my memory is, I feel like they said she was like the lead supervisor or something like that. I can't remember because they came and talked to us a day before our training ended. We met all the supervisors. But anyway, so I don't know her workload. I'm just going off previous experience from my other supervisor. When I put in a PTO request for my other supervisor, immediately it was approved. Like, immediately. And when we used to do the VTO, and I would use PTO, my supervisor would send me a message immediately and be like, hey, you sure you want to use PTO for this voluntary time off? And I would say, yes or no, give her the reason or whatever. And she'd be like, okay, cool, I'm going to go ahead and approve it. So that's what I'm basing my previous experience off of. So she responded back to my message, and she was just like, I haven't had time to go in. Just got out of a meeting, hadn't had time to go in and do the PTO. So I'm like, okay, cool. A few more hours pass. I'm getting ready to clock out. PTO still not in there. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm irritated now, right? Because one, I don't work on Fridays. I don't log on to that computer until Monday when it's time for me to work again. And plus that weekend I was going to mommy's house. So I wasn't going to be home all weekend. I did not want to forget to approve my time, right? I checked back Friday morning to see if it's in there before I leave to go to mommy's. Not in there. When I got home that Sunday from mommy's house, I said, let me just check and see if it's in there. It was in there on Sunday. But my point is, I've been there since January. I approved my time Thursday before I leave because I don't work on Fridays. One occurrence, fine. It happened again, y'all. For Dragon Con. Now Dragon Con was a day I put in months ago. Put in my PTO. I leave work on Wednesday. I'm checking all day to see if my PTO time has been put on there so I can approve my timesheet when I leave. Again, I had to come in on Sunday, log in, and approve the timesheet. Not many things irritate me, but certain things do irritate me. And I'm just like, why is this a thing? Why? Anyway, let me know if I'm crazy in the comments. If y'all say I'm crazy, I will accept it. But I don't think I'm crazy. Alright. So, moral of the story is, like I said at the machine, I've got to find something else because I am just not I'm not in a very good place with this job. And I know that I'm not because I'm sitting here complaining about it on my YouTube channel. Not caring whether anybody from my job, if they watch this YouTube channel, I don't even care if they watch it. That's how much of a bad place I am with this job. They could call me up and say we need to have a meeting. We watched your YouTube video. And I wouldn't even care. I would not even care. Because I'm telling my truth. So, and my truth is, I gotta do better. I gotta find something better. But anywho, I've started to think about fall sewing. And y'all already know with me, 9337 is coming out of the drawer. It's coming out of the drawer. I gotta find fabric. But you know I will definitely be making that. I have fabric in mind. It's sitting right on the top in my closet. So, but I also like to make, I like to make at least 3 or 4. And I still wear the ones that I made already. So, when I found out I had the interview, I was like, I don't have any interview clothes. All of my clothes were too small. And I packed them up for Goodwill. So I spent a Friday looking for interview clothes. And the plan was to take you all along with me. But I spent most of my time talking on the phone to my sister and my mom, and I didn't record anything. I started out recording, but I didn't. I ended up not filming a vlog. But I found black slacks at Walmart. They were $16 on clearance, I think, or maybe they wasn't on clearance. I don't know, but they were $16. Fit very nicely. I found a white button down from Ross, and I found a blazer at Goodwill. Found a couple of blazers at Goodwill. JCPenney had a nice clearance sale, but they didn't have my size in anything. And the one thing I did find in my size, it wasn't suitable for interview attire. Work attire if you got the job, yes, but not interview attire. And they were tall. They were slacks, and they were tall, so I would have had to hem them. They were only $7, but I didn't get them. I ended up putting them back. But JCPenney has some awesome clearance. But I found my outfit. I'll pop a picture up on the screen of what I look like the day of my interview. Alright, so I'm going to sew down both sides. After that, all I have to do is add the elastic and hem the bottom. Alright, see if I can use this thing here to get this elastic through. I have the hardest time with elastic. It always twists and everything, so using this thing here, I don't know if you can see it, but if you are new here and this is your first video, I apologize. Because I am ranting. But I have spoke about this job and my mental health struggles as it relates to the job before on the channel. So this is your first video. I do apologize. I don't rant about my employment on every video, but sometimes I do need to get some things off my chest. That was really easy getting that through. It was because of y'all. If I wasn't talking to y'all when I did that, that elastic would have did its own thing. So thank you. Alright, so leggings are done. I just serged the bottom because I'm literally just only going to wear these around the house. But really good legging pattern. It is a new look pattern, so I'm not sure if it's still in stock or not. You may find it in the drawers if your Joann has a pattern drawer with new look. I will pop a picture up of the pattern on the screen so you'll know which one it is. This is my pattern that I use for my Dragon Con outfits that I make. So yeah, quick and easy project, beginner friendly. You can get this done hour and a half from cut to finish. I was cleaning off one of my rolling carts and I found this folded up, pinned up, and I said, you know what? Let me finish these. So they're finished now and I'm happy. Love tie-dye. Nice tie-dye fabric, but I'll only be wearing these around the house because they're really thin. It's like a really thin jersey knit, so I won't be wearing them out. Newsletter. Newsletter went out a couple of weeks ago, I think. I will send out more. I will not bombard you with emails, I promise. But the newsletter sign up is in the description box below. I'll keep you abreast of my sewing journey, and also there'll be some freebies and goodies and all of those things in the newsletter. So if you haven't signed up, the newsletter sign up is in the description box below. All right, so I will see you all in the next video.